Welcome back to Jackson, New Jersey for second half action between the Pope John Jr. Lions and the Southern Rams. Mike Formisano here with you, calling today's game from Jackson as the Lions and Rams are tied at 6. First half action, first quarter touchdown by the Lions. It was a handoff by the quarterback, Matthew Staub, to Lucas Rosinski, number 6. He barrels in on the left side to give the Lions a 6-0 lead. They missed the extra point. But then in the second quarter, the Rams tied things up on a handoff to their fullback, who was able to punch a hole through the Lion defense and score to make it 6-6. But their point after touchdown was blocked by the Lion defense. And that's where we stand heading into the third quarter. 6-6 between the Lions and Rams here from Jackson. The Lions will go ahead and kick off here to start the third quarter as they got the ball first in the first half. Number 16, Lucas Kelshaw, the place kicker, will send it down the field. And here we go. Kelshaw up to the ball. And he kicks it over to about the 50-yard line where it's loose. And Pope John, let's see if they went ahead and recovered. We've got a scrum. The ball's underneath. Let's see who comes out with it. And it looks like it's going to be a Southern Ram possession as the Rams were able to recover that kick. Kelshaw kicked it. It was off the hands of the Southern player, but they were able to maintain possession. So Southern will get the ball first and 10. They're going to set up just before the 50-yard line, about the 49 of the Rams. So Southern able to recover that fumble off of the first player, and they'll keep their offensive possession. 5 seconds into the third quarter, Southern and Pope John tied at 6. We'll get your rosters again from Pope John if you're just joining us in just a little bit. Hand off over to the number 33 to the right side. Referees blow the whistle, however.
Number 33 on the barrier. Brady Kingston, there down by number 5, Benjamin Platt.
So the referee's talking things over. They go ahead and place the ball back down at the 49-yard line. So now, it looks like it was a false start. No penalty, but they went ahead and they ran the play before the referees are ready. So they're going to start again, first and 10 at the 48-yard line. Shotgun, 24 heads off the 33. He's tackled in the backfield. That's Nicky Harris. Harris coming up to meet the running back of the Rams. He dropped him for a loss. Well, that sends the Rams back about 6 yards. We'll have a second and 16. Harris coming out of the secondary to meet the running back on the right side. And he pins him back 6 yards. And Southern now, second, they're going to call it 15 from their own 45-yard line. Here's a snap, goes over to number 32. 32 on the left, trying to break through the defenders, and Rosinski comes up to meet him. Number 6, Lucas Rosinski, brings him down. So they're going to say he's out of bounds, but it'll bring up third down. Third and about maybe 5 on the play. So a 10-yard pickup for Southern, but they still got about 5 more yards to go. 3rd and 5. We're going to call it the Lion 46-yard line. So the Rams been going shotgun all game long. They'll go ahead and do it again. Direct pitch to number 73. 73 only gains about 2 yards on the play. That was number 6, Rosinski, in on the play again, along with number 16, Lucas Kelshaw. Kelshaw and Rosinski combining on the tackle, and that'll bring up 4th down. So 4th down from the Lion 44. Maybe about 3 yards to go for Southern. Lions looking for a big defensive stand here. try and get the ball back to start off the second half on the offense. Southern quarterback number 24 will take the snap, hands it off to the fullback, and he busts through to about the 42. It doesn't look like he got it, however. It does not look like he got the first down. We'll see where the referees spot the ball. Oh, that's a generous spot. And they are going to give Southern the first down. It looked like Pope John had stopped him at about the 42, which would have been about a half yard shy. However, the spot of the ball by the referees, and he's talking to the Pope John players right now, looks like they gave a very generous spot up to just past the 41-yard line, and that is enough to give Southern a first down. 7:20 to go here, third quarter. The Rams and the Lions tied at 6, and a fresh new set of downs for Southern. 24 finally coming under center for that one, not in the shotgun. Looks like he'll do it again as he comes up to the line. Nope, he was actually in the shotgun. He'll throw it down the field, and number 19 all over the receiver for Southern, knocks the ball out of his hands. That's Mark Hedgepeth with the nice tight defense on the Southern wide receiver, and we have second down. 2nd and 10 at the Lion 41-yard line. 7 minutes to go. Pope John and Southern all tied up 6 apiece. So the Rams up to the line. Quarterback behind center. They're in I formation. 24 behind center. It looks like we have somebody jumped offside. Southern saying it was Pope John. Pope John saying it was the other way. We'll see what the referees say. And they're going to say it was encroachment against Pope John. So 5-yard penalty. And that will bring it to 2nd and 5 for Southern. Ball moves up to the Lion 36. Each team has taken one huge penalty in this game. Pope John had about 75-yard run negated off of a holding penalty. And then later in the second quarter, Southern did the same, which would have been a touchdown for them. Big run, maybe about 80 yards. And we have another penalty now, as it looks like Pope John jumped the line again. Encroachment on Pope John. 2nd encroachment call in a row, and that will give Southern a first down. So as I was saying before, Southern actually had a touchdown negated on a long run. So each team has lost one big play each because of penalties. So now Pope John feeling the sting of the referee's whistle, and it will go back to Southern now for first down at their Lion 31-yard line. 6:20 to go, third quarter. Pope John and Southern tied at 6. Referee's blowing the whistle.
Get ready!
Now we'll start the clock. 6:03 to go now. 24 under center. He hands it off to number 8. Number 8 met in the backfield and brought down Nicky Harris. Harris jumps through the line and is able to tackle the running back for Southern. He drops him for a 4-yard loss. Okay, spotted the ball. We're going to make it a 2-yard loss. So 2nd and 12 at about the 33-yard line. Southern coming back up to the ball. Lions went up 6-0 this game with a first quarter touchdown, a run on Rosinski on the left side of the end zone. But Southern came back to tie things up in the early second quarter. That's where we stand 6-6. Handoff 33. He evades the tackler. He gets past the 30, down to about the 26-yard line and knocked out of bounds.
Number 33, Braden Kingston on the carry.
So 33, Braden Kingston on the carry for Southern. He's knocked out of bounds at about the 26. And that's going to set up a 3rd and maybe about 6. 3rd and 6 for Southern. We are halfway through the third quarter. 5 minutes to go. Substitutions on the Lions set. Number 13 coming in for the game. That's Dominic Darko, replacing number 40, Jacob Gesamarina, and number 19, Mark Hedgepeth. Shotgun goes right back to number 32. He'll take the ball. He'll run to the left side. Goes ahead, tries to evade a tackler. Pass number 21, and now pass number 6, Rosinski, and finally tackled at about the 11-yard line. He was brought down by 96, Ryan Lambreglia. And Lambreglia shuts down number 32, but not after the Rams get a first down. So 1st and 10 to go at the Lion 11-yard line. 4:29 to go, third quarter. Number 33, Jason Cofrancesco coming out for number 20, Jude Cofrancesco. Rams come up to the line. Number 24 behind center. I formation. Number 1 in motion. 24 will hand it off to his running back. Number 56 barrels through and gets about 3 on the play. 3 in a cloud of dust. Number 6, Rosinski, makes the tackle. Rosinski with the tackle there. Number 6 for Pope John. And I think they're going to spot it at about the 6.5-yard line. So we'll say it's 2nd and 6 for Southern. 3:36 to go, third quarter. The Rams trying to break through and take the lead here against Pope John. 24 in the shotgun now. He'll take the snap. He drops back to throw to the right side. And it's open in the end zone. Incomplete. The wide receiver for Southern just couldn't hang on to it as he dove for that pass. It was just out of his reach. And we'll have a 3rd and 6 play. So Hedgepeth back in for the Lions, number 19. He's going to replace number 13, Dominic Darko. Third and 6 from the Lions 7. Big play in this game right now as we have 3:22 to go late in the third quarter. So 32 in the shotgun, snaps his hands. Looks like, I'm going to say that's probably a false start. However, we'll see what the referee's saying it is. False start by Southern. That'll push it back 5 yards. 3rd and 11 for Southern, and they will go all the way back to the 12-yard line of Pope John. So, big false start penalty. And it gives Pope John a little breathing room. But Southern still deep in the red zone, trying to take the lead. Pope John trying to get the ball back. See if they can take the lead themselves as we go to the late third quarter and then maybe early fourth. Snap to 32 is in the shotgun. He'll roll right. Number 19, Hedgepeth after. 32 breaks around and into the end zone for a Southern Rams touchdown. We got a flag after the play. And it looks to be on Southern. I'm not sure what the call is going to be. So it looks to be after the play, so I think the touchdown is going to stand. But a penalty on Southern, and so Pope John will gain some yardage either on the kickoff or after.
Unsportsmanlike conduct on Southern.
So an unsportsmanlike conduct on Southern, and that will be enforced on the kickoff.
On the kickoff.
Southern is up 12-6, and their extra point opportunity is going to drive them all the way back to their 18-yard line, to the Pope John 18. So if Southern wants to convert a point after, and they're going to go for 2, they're going to have to go 18 yards to get it. 12-6, Southern leads over Pope John Here's the point after. Number 24 in the shotgun. He'll throw it downfield. He's got 32 wide open. Makes the catch, but he's at the 5-yard line. Not deep enough to get into the end zone. And so the point after, the 2-point conversion, I should say, fails for Southern. And it'll remain a 12-6 lead. So Pope John's got some work to do. Get back into this one, down by 6. 2:48 to go. They'll get the kickoff right after this. Okay, welcome back to Jackson, New Jersey, as the Pope John Lions trail the Southern Rams 12-6. Southern just scoring their second rushing touchdown of the game, breaking in through the right side here in the late third quarter. And now Pope John needs to find a way to tie this game up and maybe even take the lead. 12-6, 2:48 to go. Southern on top of Pope John. The Lions 0-1 on the season, looking to avert a second loss here in Jackson, New Jersey. 32 with the kickoff. It goes down to about the 50-yard line. Bounces short and rolls back to the 45, where Pope John will take possession. So the Lions will work with a 45-yard field there, already in plus territory. And the Lions will start this drive at the Ram 45. As we said, let's go through the rosters real quick again in case you missed it from earlier in the game. So that way you get to know everybody. For the Lions, number 2, Nikki Harris. Number 5, Benny Platt. Lucas Rosinski's number 6. Charlie Formasano, number 8. Number 9 is Braden Colson. Number 10, Jason Brennan. 11 is Damian Morales. 12 is Chase Whaley. 13, Dominic Darko. Number 15, Matthew Staub, quarterback for the Lions. Number 16, Lucas Kelshaw, the place kicker for Pope John in this one. Number 19, Mark Hedgepeth. 20, Jude Cofrancesco. 21, Vincenzo Siliberti has an interception in this game. 22 is Mackay Moon. 23, Sean Klebitz. Number 33, Jason Cofrancesco. We'll get you the rest of the players in just a second. Staub hands it off. Goes over to Platt. Platt to the right side. Platt running around the defense. He's got 2 men to beat. He's finally brought down after a first down. That's going to be about a 17-yard run by Benny Platt. Oh, big rushing play for Pope John, and that'll get him beyond the 30-yard line, down to about the 29. 2:30 to go here, third quarter. Let's pick up with the rosters, as we were saying. Number 34, Harrison Saratsky. Number 40 is Jacob Gesamaria. 43, Tyler Killen. Number 50, Colin Bauman. 55, Kevin Murphy. 61 is Alex Aquato. 65, Ben Shipper. And we'll pick up the rest in just a moment. 15, Staub behind center. Takes the snap, hands it off to Harris. Harris on the right side, yanked down by the jersey by one defender. He would not go down, and finally brought down by a second Southern defensive player. So gain of 5 of the play, 2nd and 5, down to the Southern 26, maybe 25-yard line. All right, finishing up the rosters, number 86, Jamison Pucci. Number 88, Nolan Reed. Number 96, Ryan Lambruglia. And number 99, Noah Kraus. Head coach of the Pope John Junior Lions, Jared Cofrancesco. We had the Pope John Junior Lions cheerleaders with a nice halftime show as well. Getting back to action here, number 22, Harris. Barrels through for about a yard or 2. Minute 18 to go, third quarter. We're going to have third down, maybe 4 to go.
3rd and 4 for the Lions.
Big possession in this game for Pope John. They want to try and even things up right now, heading into the 4th, instead of having to try and scramble in the 4th quarter to get this game knotted up. So the Lions to the line. Staub under center. Scott Harris and Platt in the backfield in I formation. Staub will hand it off, give it to the fullback, Platt, and Platt breaks through to the right side. And he looks like he's past the 20, and a first down for Pope John. Platt rushes for about 5 or 6 on the play, and that's good enough for a first down for Pope John.
Resulting play was the first down for the Lions.
So 35 seconds to go, third quarter, and the Lions have broken through into the red zone. Spotting the ball, we're going to call it about the 17-yard line. So first down, and the scorekeeper actually has it at the 18. Hand off to Harris. Harris on the left side, and he's dropped in the backfield for a loss. Number 18 with the play for Southern, tackling Harris in the backfield, and that'll be the end of the third quarter. So Southern scores a rushing play with about 3 minutes to go in the third, and that gives the Rams a 12-6 lead over the Lions. We'll be back for fourth quarter action from Jackson, New Jersey right after this. Welcome back to Jackson, New Jersey for fourth quarter action between the Pope John Junior Lions and the Southern Rams. Mike Formisano along with you as we call action in today's game. Pope John jumped out to an early 6-0 lead, but Southern has come back to tie it and take the lead late third quarter as we start the fourth. Game reset for you. It's 2nd and 11 at the Southern 18-yard line. Staub takes the snap, hands it off to the fullback, gains about 3 on the play. That'll give Pope John a 3rd and 8.
Injury on the field.
We got an injury on the field right now. Looks to be a Southern player down, number 20. And the coaches are coming out to take a look at him. So both teams taking a knee. Number 20 up on his feet. That's good to see. So, coaches will help him walk off the field. He's walking off under his own power. Again, very good to see. And as we get back to action, it'll be 3rd and 7 from the Southern 15-yard line. 19 Hedgepeth back into the game for the Lions, along with 15 Staub coming back out to quarterback the Lions. 99 Noah Kraus off the field. So the Lions in the huddle, and they'll come to the line. 3rd and 7 at the 15-yard line. 9:32 to go, fourth quarter. Southern leads 12-6. Here's a snap to Staub. He gives it to his fullback, and he's met right at the line. Platt. Benny Platt knocked down by the Southern defense. He couldn't find a hole. And that'll make things 4th and 7, maybe 4th and 6 for Pope John. Big play in this game. We'll see if Pope John can get on the board and tie this thing up, or if they turn it over on downs to Southern. Staub coming back out to the huddle, getting instruction from Coach Co Francesco. 8:44 to go. Pope John running out of time here. 4th and 8 from the Southern 14. Staub under center. Takes a snap. Pitch back to the running back to Harris. That's Rosinski, actually. Rosinski to the left side. Rosinski barreling through. Does he have enough for the first down? And he does. The referees will give him the spot. First down, Pope John. So Rosinski needed 8. He got 9. And the Lions now down to the 6-yard line where it'll be 1st and goal. Defensive substitutions in the game for Southern. Clock is running. It's 8:10 to go. Pope John to the line. Southern still getting their players off the field. Here's Staub under center. He's got Platt in the backfield along with Rosinski. Staub, pitch back to Rosinski to the left. Rosinski breaking through. Down to about the 2 to 1. Did he get through? Nope, they're going to spot him at about the 1-yard line. Just shy of the goal line, Rosinski was able to carry it. 2 big runs by Lucas Rosinski. 2nd and goal to go. They're going to spot it at the 2. Staub coming back to the huddle. Big drive for Pope John, and we got a timeout now as Southern will talk things over. 7:30 to go, 4th quarter. The Rams lead the Lions, but the Lions are knocking on the door. 7:30 to go here, 4th quarter from Jackson, New Jersey. We'll be back with you right after this. Welcome back to Jackson, New Jersey. We have 7:30 to go here, 4th quarter. Let's reset the game for you. As Pope John is at the Southern 2-yard line, it's 2nd and goal to go from the 2. The Rams lead 12-6. A touchdown will give the Lions a tie ball game pending the extra point. Staub behind center now. I formation, Rosinski and Harris in the backfield. Staub will hand it off to Platt. Can he get through? Can he barrel through? He's in! Touchdown, Lions! Benny Platt takes the handoff, does a 360, and reaches over the goal line with the football. And the Lions have tied things up at 12. So now Pope John will go for the point after. It'll be a 2-point conversion opportunity for them. We'll see if the Lions can break the tie. Huge touchdown run by Benny Platt. Rosinski and Platt with the touchdowns in this one. Both off of rushing plays. Lions in the huddle. They'll come to the line. Point after from the 2-yard line. Here comes Staub in the Lion offense. Up the center. He's got Rosinski in the backfield. Platt off to the left. Staub takes a snap. And he pitches it over to Rosinski. And he's going to be tackled at the 2-yard line. He had one man to beat. That's number 9. But the Rams player came up, takes him down. And a failed opportunity at the point after. While Staub just got that off, he was hit just as he pitched it over to Rosinski. Rosinski broke one tackle, could not get past the second defender, however. With 7:22 to go, we have a tie ball game. Southern and Pope John knotted up at 12. So the Lions will kick off from the 40-yard line. Give the ball back to Southern, barring an onside kick or something. So the Pope John touchdowns for the game scored the first one in the first quarter by Lucas Rosinski, the second one here in the fourth by Benny Platt. Southern scored touchdowns in the second and third quarters, and we are tied at 12 apiece. The place kicker, Lucas Kelshaw, will set up. Kelshaw, a former hockey player as well, played for the Skylands Kings last year, and now trying his hand at football. He actually played with one of the brothers on his team, Charlie Formasano. He played with Alex last year in hockey. Here's the kick. It's fumbled. It's loose. We'll see who recovers. It's Pope John. The Lions have gone ahead and recovered the kick. Fumbled by Southern, and they'll take over possession at the Ram 48-yard line. Big turnover as the football is recovered by the Lions, and they'll go right back on the offense. 7:15 to go here, fourth quarter. The Lions and Rams tied at 12. Staub coming back out to the huddle now as the Lions will try and go for the go-ahead touchdown here in the fourth quarter. 7:15 to go. They'll start out from their own 47. I'm sorry, from the Rams 47. They're just beyond midfield. In plus territory. Here's Staub. He takes the snap, hands it off to Harris. Harris along the left side. Goes into a sea of Rams. Can't get through. Gained about 2 or 3 on the play, and we'll make it 2nd and 7.
Pick up a 3, 2nd and 7.
So a pickup of 3 by the Lions will make it 2nd and 7 at about the 44-yard line of Southern. Clock is stopped at 7:15 to go. Fourth quarter, Staub is back out at the huddle. Lions coming to the line now. Staub under center. He's got Rosinski in the backfield, along with Harris. I formation. Benny Platt in motion. Staub with the pitch to Rosinski. Rosinski rolling along the right side. Hit by one defender, shakes him free, and gets down to about the 35-yard line. And a first down for the Pope John Junior Lions.
First down for the Pope John Lions. Injured player in the field.
All right, we got an injured player down in the field. Looks to be from Southern, as both teams will take a knee. Can't see who it is. Okay, so it's number 91 for Southern. He's back on his feet, walks off under his own power, which is good to see. And now Pope John will start a new first down. Number 22 into the game for Pope John, that's Makai Moon. He comes in for 99, Noah Kraus. Staub coming back out to the huddle, getting instructions from Coach Cofrancesco. So the Lions up to the line. 6:48 to go, fourth quarter. We're at the Southern 36-yard line. Staub under center. Harris in the backfield. Takes the snap, gives it over to Harris. Harris to the right side, and he busts through for about 9 on the play. Oh, he keeps going, down to about the 20. Wow, he was hit, looked like he was down. He still kept churning his legs, and he gets down to the 20-yard line, and that's where the Lions will start their next play. First and goal at the Southern 21. 6:28 to go, fourth quarter. We're tied at 12, and the Lions knocking on the doorstep.
Go, boys, keep playing hard.
I should say knocking on the door. Lions to the line. Staub under center. 6:07 to go. Fourth quarter. Staub, I formation. Hands it off to Harris. Harris busts through the line. Gets about 2 or 3 on the play. They're going to mark him about the 19. So 2nd and 8. Kelshaw and Hedgepeth into the game. Moon coming out. And Staub back to the huddle. Also Killen. Tyler Killen, number 43, out of the game now. Staub comes up to the line. He's got Harris in the backfield. 5:26 to go, fourth quarter. Takes the snap, hands it off to Rosinski, who comes on the net around, and he's brought down by number 1 for Southern. He drops him for a 5-yard loss. So that'll be 3rd down now for Pope John. Anderson for Southern with the tackle there. Dropping Rosinski in the backfield. We got 3rd and 13 from the Rams 24. 4:52 to go, fourth quarter. Lions and Rams tied at 12. Staub behind center. Lions and Rams at the line. 3rd down. Staub takes the snap. Gives it to Harris. Harris is met at the line. Second effort gets him maybe another yard or 2. So we're going to make it 4th and 2. He's brought down at the 21-yard line. 4th and 11, I should say. Sorry. 4th and 11. So at the 21-yard line. And a big play in this game. 4:05 to go, fourth quarter. 4th and long for the Lions. We've got a timeout taken by Pope John. 3:59 to go. Timeout on the field. Rams 12, Lions 12. Lions pushing for the go-ahead and possible winning touchdown. We'll be back with you right after this timeout here in Jackson, New Jersey. Welcome back to Jackson, New Jersey. Mike Formisano here with you as the Pope John Jr. Lions come to the line, tied at 12, looking for the go-ahead and possibly winning touchdown against the Southern Rams. We've got less than 4 minutes to go here in the fourth quarter. It's 4th and 11 at the 21-yard line. Staub comes under center. He's got 1 in the backfield. Rosinski, he fakes the pitch. He rolls to the left, and he's brought that. No, he evades a tackler. But he's in trouble. He's got 4 around him. And now finally tied up. And Southern will take the ball over on a turnover of downs at the 28-yard line. 3:48 to go. And that Pope John drive stalls as Staub is forced out into the backfield and cannot advance. Forward motion brings him down. And Southern will take over. So the Lions set up their defense as Southern prepares to start their late fourth quarter drive. 3:48 to go. They start from their own 28. Quarterback for Southern under center. No shotgun this time. Takes the snap. Number 25. It's a reverse from 1 to 73. 73 to the left side. He's open. He's running down the sidelines. He had about 5, maybe 6 on the play before finally being knocked out of bounds.
Number 73, Christopher Gibson.
So Christopher Gibson on the reverse, number 73 for Southern. They're going to mark him out at the 35-yard line. Pickup of 7 by Southern. With 3:22 to go, it's second and about 3 for the Southern Rams. Pope John trying to get the ball back, find a way to score the winning touchdown in this one. Clock's running, 3:06 to go. Fourth quarter, tied at 12. Here's a snap in this shotgun, 25.
Number 25, Zachary Dean. Gary for the winner.
2:58 to go now. Southern will have the ball at the 36-yard line.
He's third and 3 for Southern. Just under 3 minutes remaining in the game.
So the Rams up to the line. Here's the snap. Quarterback in the shotgun. He'll roll to his right. Number 33 with it. Trying to run around the Pope John defense. He's got the first down and then some. And he's knocked out of bounds just shy of midfield to about the 49-yard line of Pope John. He's still on his side of the field. So the 49-yard line of Southern. Out of bounds. 2:49 to go. New set of downs for the Southern Rams. We are tied 12-12 here in Jackson, New Jersey. We're glad you joined us today. The Lions trying to go to 1-1. They lost 2 weeks ago to the Riverview Chargers at home 7-6. They're looking to avoid the same fate today. 32 with the ball on the left side for Southern, and he breaks free for about 6. Brought down at about the Pope John 44. So we'll say about a gain of 7, maybe 8 on the play. And the referee's actually marking it at the 44. So second and 4, 2:22 to go. Fourth quarter. Southern coming up to the line. Clock is running. 2:12 to go. Number 25 behind center. Number 1 in motion. And we got a false start of the play. No, encroachment goes against Pope John. 5-yard penalty. And that will be enough to give Southern a new set of downs. First down for Southern. And the ball's now at the 39-yard line of Pope John. 2:03 to go. Clock starts to run. Rams up to the line. Minute 57 to go. 25 in the shotgun for Southern. He takes it, rolls out to his right. Trying to avoid the Pope John defense. Harris after him. 25 goes all the way to the sidelines. Knocked out of bounds. A minute 42 to go. We got a flag on the play. We have a player down. Southern coach is coming out to take a look, as we may have a player down. Yep. Number 25 for Southern. So 25 helped to his feet. We got a personal foul against the Lions on this. And the referee's going to bring the ball all the way down deep into Lion territory, deep into the red zone. We'll see where they spot it. Minute 37 to go. The Lions now trying to hang on and keep this game tied as Southern is going for the winning touchdown. 97 seconds to go in this one.
15-yard penalty.
15-yard penalty against Pope John for the personal foul.
Rams off the ball, first and 10 on the Lion 14-yard line.
So the Rams down to the 14-yard line as they're trying to break through and get in. Here's a step over to number 33. He runs left. Past the Pope John defense, running towards the sideline, trying to turn the corner. Can't do so. Brought out of bounds, and he goes down to probably about the say about the 8 or 9 yard line, maybe further. From this angle, it's tough to see. I'm going to say he's actually down to the 6.
1 minute 29 seconds left in the tie game.
Minute 29 to go. Rams down to, they're going to mark it at the 5, 2nd and 2. They can get a first down and then go goal to go if they get 2 more yards. So they don't necessarily need to get into the end zone right now. Just 2 more yards will get them the first down. 25, sidesteps the defender. Now is stuck in the middle as Pope John brings him down. With a minute 20 to go. Lions holding on for dear life, trying to keep this game tied. Timeout by Southern now. Minute 19 to go. So during this timeout, let's reset the game for you. Pope John scored touchdowns in the first and fourth quarter. Southern with touchdowns in the second and third. And now they are threatening with a minute 19 to go here in the fourth quarter. So they get the ball down to, they lost 2 yards on that play. It's now at the 7. So 3rd and 4 to go. A big, big, big 3rd down play now. Pope John trying to keep the doors shut. Keep Southern out of the end zone. Or otherwise they fall to 0-2 on the season. The Rams coming back to the line. 3rd and about 4 to go. Ball's on the Pope John 7-yard line. Minute 19 to go. 4th quarter. We are tied at 12. 24 behind center. Takes the snap. Hands it off to 20, the fullback. He runs right. He's trying to break the corner. Pope John all over him. Does he get through? He's in. Touchdown, Southern. Oh, a rushing touchdown to the right side by the Rams gives them an 18-12 lead. So this actually may be a break for Pope John as they'll get the ball back with 69 seconds to go. And they could try to get the game-tying touchdown instead of Southern running clock down and not having any time left. Pope John does have a minute 9 to go. All the Rams coming up to the line of scrimmage for the point after. I think they're going to go for the 2-point conversion here. Number 24 under center. Man in motion is number 1. The handoff to 81. 81 barrels through. Does he get in? He does.
Number 91, David Aguado, up the middle. Extra point for Southern is good.
So it's actually an extra point. It's going to be an extra point. No point after, so only 1. Makes it 19-12. Southern over Pope John. So at youth football, you can either run it in or kick the extra point. And Southern elects to run it in for the point after. Makes it 19-12 with a minute 9 to go. Again, this could be a blessing in disguise for Pope John, as there still is plenty of time on the clock. 69 seconds, as opposed to Southern trying to wind down the clock all the way to the end and scoring a last-second touchdown. So we'll see if Pope John can get something going, find a way to tie this game up. They've got a minute 9 to do so. Number 32 will initiate the kickoff. Here we go. Down the field. Pope John jumps on it, and they'll just cover. It hit one of the Lions in the ankles underneath him. It was number 96. That was Ryan Lambraglia. And once it hit his ankles, he knew just to go ahead and just jump on it, just cover it. And he does so. Only 2 seconds off the clock, so we still have a minute 7 to go here in the fourth quarter. Pope John with a last-second desperation drive to get this game tied. And at this point in time, the Lions will take the tie. We've got another player down. And again, it's from Southern, so they've had a lot of injuries in this game. We'll see if they're all right. So the injured player for Southern helped off his feet. Looks to be number 20. He'll go to the sideline, as well as the Southern water break now over. Pope John will come to the line. Minute 7 to go. 19-12. Rams lead the Lions here in Jackson, New Jersey. First road game of the season from Pope John. They've already lost their home opener 7-6 to the Riverview Chargers 2 Sundays ago. We'll see if the Pope John Lions can tie this game up and go to 0-1-1. Pass over to number 19, Mark Hedgepeth. Hedgepeth to the right. He'll get down to about the 44-yard line with 1:02 to go. Clock stopped. Once the referee placed the ball down, now the clock starts back up. Staub coming out to the huddle. 56 seconds to go. Lions need to hurry up here. Staub to the line. 46 seconds to go. Staub takes the snap. He drops back, looks to throw, and it's all off the hands of Rosinski, number 6. Staub threw it into a sea of Rams, about 3 defenders there. It did get through to Rosinski, but it hit off his hands, and we've got a 2nd and 10. Clock stopped, 39.7 seconds to go. Staub back out to the huddle now. Lions up to the line of scrimmage. 39.7 seconds to go, 4th quarter. Southern leads 19-12. Here's Staub. He drops back, throws it over to Hedgepeth. Hedgepeth on the left side. Hedgepeth trying to break through. Gets down to about the 40-yard line. Well, they'll mark him down. Clock still runs. 30 seconds to go. And the clock will run until the referees... stop. The clock stops until the referees place the ball down. And we got a timeout on the field. Pope John calling a timeout. 30.1 seconds to go. We've got 3rd and 5 from the Southern 40-yard line. The Lions will need to score a touchdown and a point after in order to tie this game. 19-12, Southern leads.
Let's go, boys. Let's go.
So the timeout's over. The Lions head back to the line of scrimmage. The Rams meet them there. 30.1 seconds to go. 4th quarter. The Rams lead over the Lions 19-12. Pope John going for the game-tying touchdown. Staub under center. Pitch back to Rosinski, and he's met in the backfield. Number 26 with a punishing hit. And a bad break for Pope John. They'll stop the clock. Pope John using what may be their last timeout. 20.9 seconds to go.
Timeout, Pope John.
So the Lions with 20.9 seconds to go. 4th and long from the Southern 47. And the Lions going to need a miracle to get back into this one. 20.9 seconds to go. Let's see if they can deliver. They're going to spot it at the 47, 4th and 13. If the Lions don't get 13 on this play, the game will be over. And they've only got 20 seconds to get into the end zone to tie this game, or Southern will have claimed the victory. Fourth and 13 from the Ram 47. Lions setting up their offense. Staub under center. He's got Rosinski in the backfield. Barking out the plays. Staub takes the snap, drops back. He's being flushed out of the pocket, and he's sacked. Number 28 for Southern. Sacks Staub in the backfield at about the 50-yard line. And that'll do it. With 16.1 seconds to go, the ball will go over to Southern. And all they'll have to do is take a knee, and this one will be over. So, tough break for Pope John in this game the whole way. And with just minutes to go, Southern was able to take a 19-12 lead. And that looks like that'll finish up with a 19-12 victory for Southern. 16 seconds to go. All but mathematic at this point. First down, Rams from the 50. Pope John's going to fall to 0-2 on the season. They will take on the Jackson Jaguars next Sunday at Pope John, as the Lions will continue to look for their first victory of the season. Two tough losses for Pope John. The first one 2 weeks ago against Riverview, 7-6, and now this one, 19-12 to the Southern Rams as they take a knee. That'll do it. Final score, Southern Rams take this one over the Pope John Junior Lions, 19-12. For everyone here in Jackson, New Jersey, I'm Mike Formisano saying thanks for joining us. We'll join you again next week for more Pope John 10 under Junior Lions football. Final score, once again, Southern Rams 19, Pope John Junior Lions 12. Have a good afternoon, everyone.